a short video of all the highlights of B'nai Akiva this year. It was put together by Ronnie Steinberg. So please enjoy. Welcome everyone to our annual Neshef production. Thank you all for coming. As you know, B'nai Akiva continues with the informal education that begins at Mizrahi School. We are a youth movement run by the youth. We believe in the values of Am Yisrael, Be'er Yisrael, Al Torah Yisrael. We believe that we, the youth, can make an impact on Am Yisrael. We believe that we can be active members of the community and bring a change to Am Yisrael. We must stand and raise our voices to keep our voice in Am Yisrael. And we hope that you saw the highlights of B'nai Akiva from this year through the movie. Thank you again to Roni. We'd like to call upon Rabbi Lau to give a short Dvar Torah. Rabbi Lau is the high school principal of Mizrahi, and he has showed continuous support for B'nai Akiva. So without further ado, Rabbi Lau.
Thank you, Lian, for your beautiful introduction. I'd like to add my words expressing Akar Tov to the wonderful Chanikim who did such a beautiful job all year round. And if you look at the video, you see what happens every Shabbat. You look at the amazing performance that we're going to witness this evening, even the way the room is set up. And all I can say is to the wonderful students is Kol HaKavod. Beautiful, beautiful job. I'd like to share with you a short Dvar Torah. Chano told me if I have a choice between 5 minutes and 30 minutes, I should do 5. I was definitely planning on going the shorter route anyway. And which is also, I think, tonight is not just Neshef, but it's also an opportunity to pay a bit of tribute to Mishpachat Ganan, as they close up not just this year, but many years of incredible service to the Kehillah. So I think it's a dual Dvar Torah. Dvar Torah focuses on the interesting combination and the transition between this past week's Parsha, Parsha Bamidbar, and the Parsha, Parsha, and the Parsha we're going to is Parsha Matzot. And you find in both Parshiot the counting. You find the listing of the service of the Levium, and there it's very interesting that each mishpacha, each family does a very different service. Each one has a assigned task and it's distinct and unique from the other families of Shevet Levi. By contrast, when it comes to the Tziyim and it comes to the individuals who represented each one of the Shvatim, each one of the 12 tribes of Israel, each individual, as we'll read in this week's upcoming Parsha, offers the same sacrifice, the exact same karban. And it's a striking juxtaposition of the two ideas, the unique and individual karban in service and avodah done by each one of the families of the Leviim, contrasted with the fact that each one of the Shvatim offer the exact same karban, the exact same sacrifice. How do we understand the connection between the two? And one explanation is that in many ways that speaks to the essence of our identity as Am Yisrael. Each member of Am Yisrael, each person in the room assembled this evening, on the one hand, is the same. Each one of us has the same responsibility to do mitzvot, the same responsibilities we're going to enumerate in the upcoming Chag of Shavuot that will come at the end of this week. But at the same time that we have that similarity, we have a uniqueness. Each one of us has our own particular means of connecting to the Rebbe Shalom, connecting to the Almighty, and we have that duality. We're all the same, and yet each one of us is different and unique. And I think it's an interesting idea to keep in mind as we enter into the Chag of Shavuot, as we accept upon ourselves, we recreate the Matan Torah, the acceptance of the Torah, that idea that we all have the same mitzvot to perform, and yet each one of us will do it in our own unique fashion. And that really allows me to transition to the second part of my Torah, which is really more of a tribute. We've been blessed in the years that I've been here to have different individuals serve in the role of Shlichim and Bnei Akiva. And to some degree, there's a certain similarity. Their roles are the same. They all have the same obligations, and yet each one, or each family, mishpacha, really each member, does the role in a different fashion, in a unique fashion. Mishpachat Ganan led by Ganot, but it's really, I say, it's all of the family, because we all know they came as Shlichut, as one unit, and all of them have lived and breathed Bnei Akiva since the moment they've arrived. And their contributions and their legacy is unique to what they've done in Bnei Akiva over the last 2 years, and we as the Kehillah have been the beneficiaries. We wish them much hatzlacha. You will see tonight again the culmination of all their efforts, and we wish them a tzeitim l'shalom as we return to Medinat Yisrael, as we return to Israel. We wish them much hatzlacha, and that we build on the legacy they've created. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi Blau, for your inspiring words. Okay, last speech we're up to. We're going to call upon Chanok Ganan, our Shaliach of Bnei Akiva, to say a few words. And following Chanok, we're going to call upon Rav Nana and his choir. They're going to sing, and then finally we'll have our feature presentation. So, Chanok.
Welcome everyone. First of all, you will see in a minute. You will see in a minute that we change a little bit the concept of Neshef this year. Every year we have a long introduction, long speeches before the show. And this year we will make it very, very short, but we have a long show. So you have to prepare yourself for such a long show you've never been into, you never saw in your life. It's a good show. So we encourage you all to stay with the video. I would like to share with you a few words before we start. Like Liat mentioned, youth movement, with the youth, it's